Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centurion, 7th of the new series, Machine 2020. Close Machine is a game that we played on this channel before in the past, really around election season. And it is election season again in the United States. It is September 2020, and in this election we have former Vice President Joe Biden versus Donald J. Trump. And we're going to start with the favorite. The current time, which is Joe Biden. So we're going to go Democrat. Setting is going to be normal. And one big difference in 2020 version is that you have a new political ideological factor. Political ideology is involved in this. Each candidate gets their own political ideology, which has different impacts on how they are addressed different issues. Establishment Democrat, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, progressive. Let's see, Bernie Sanders is probably on here. There he is. Democratic Socialists. All right. Biden, we have a Biden liberalism. He's got his own ideology here, which I assume is some sort of middle of the road. His stamina is Sleepy Joe. We have warm charisma, not too much. Average intelligent, open media support. Media bias is in favor of him. He is a political insider. Minority appeal, good minority appeal, being vice president to Barack Obama, and starting money is average. That's not really as accurate though, because he had a big fundraising month in August. I think a record-breaking fundraising month. So I don't know how that one matches up here. Donald Trump, we have a Trumpian populism. See, George Bush, compassionate conservative. I don't know why it's compassionate. Jeb Bush, same. McCain, straight talk express. McCain is in 2020, even though he's not alive. Unfortunately, passed away before 2020. Senator John McCain from Arizona, presidential candidate in 2008 against Barack Obama. Mike Pence, Trump's VP, is also a Trumpian. Mitch McConnell, establishment Republican. There you go. And so is Mitt Romney, libertarian. Ron Paul, Ronald Reagan is just flat out conservative. So is Sarah Palin. We're going to go with Donald Trump. We're playing off against Donald Trump. This is a simulation of the 2020 election. Yeah, I'm starting with the favorite, Joe Biden. I'll do a series with Trump when I play as Trump as well. Taking a look at Trump, he has hyper stamina, warm charisma, intelligence is sharp, media is loath. That is accurate. He's an outsider. He's not an insider. Typical minority appeal, and starting money, he's a tycoon. He's got his own money, he's got his own cash. So, big bucks there. So, one of the big differences, like I said, is ideology. Ideology sort of replaces political clout. You no longer have political clout in this game. So, you don't need, there's no longer outreach centers. There's only one type of building you can build, which is a headquarters. There were outreach centers and consulting offices. Outreach centers were for developing political clout, which you could use to lobby for different interest groups. But instead of that, we have this ideological factor or dynamic to the game where you have different ideologies that you can craft that can have an impact on your campaign and on issues, the effect on issues as well as other factors within your campaign. So you have social justice here. This is the Democratic ideologies. This is more aligned with Black Lives Matter. Climate change, addressing environmentalism, reducing the wealth gap, getting things done in Washington, assault weapons ban, guns. I can't look at the Democrat or the Republican side now, but you'll see that in the next video. I think there's issues like national security and stuff like that as far as their ideology. So you don't gain ideological points through outreach centers. Instead, you gain it through different events that happen, and then you can decide how you want to use, how you determine the outcome of that event decides whether or not you want to use ideological points or not. Ideological points do seem to be a big factor in the game, so for those of you playing, I highly recommend using these ideologies. Starting with one, the initial cost is higher. As you get more ideologies, the points go up incrementally, but it's cheaper to go into the ideologies that branch off of the initial one. So, social justice would probably be a good one because there's 4 different other branches from the social justice ideology. So, also with hiring operatives, that's different in this game as well. There are no longer consulting offices instead that build up your political capital. There is no political capital. Instead, these operatives cost money, and they cost a good deal of money to start off. Later on, it comes a little cheaper. But this is good, though. It gets rid of some of the gaminess of the game before. I don't know if you guys watched, I played a game against another YouTuber on my channel, Politics Gaming, and he had mentioned that he never uses political capital, like almost halfway through that game. And then I went ahead and just built up a ton of consulting offices and just completely wiped them out. I think I won with like 500 electoral votes or something like that. That's on my channel somewhere. But you know, getting rid of the gaminess there, I think, helps with this game. And I haven't played it too much, but it does seem interesting with the ideology. So I'm not 100% familiar with this game. But it is election season, so we're going to go ahead and start. And right now we're starting with Biden. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade the headquarters here just for financial purposes. As far as the strategy in this campaign, I've said this multiple times. I don't know if I said this on this channel or not, but I definitely said this in my classroom and to a bunch of things, a bunch of people in a bunch of different venues. For the Democrats to win this election, the easiest route, I think, is for them to flip these three states right here: Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, the Rust Belt here. If they can flip those three, they'll win. Everything else remains status quo, they will win. So that's the route I'm going to take. There is a southern strategy that they have with, you know, if they can flip Florida and then one other state, I think like North Carolina, Georgia, or Arizona. They're actually close to flipping Arizona. They're pretty far, Biden's pretty far ahead in Arizona. I think I saw something about Trump halting his ads in Arizona too. Florida and one of those states actually is a southern strategy, but I think for the Democrats an easier route would be to go through the Rust Belt here and take some Midwest states. These are states that Hillary Clinton did not really focus on, which I really think cost her the election in 2016. So turning out, even Ohio would be a good one too if you can switch one of these with Ohio. That's important. These four states are critical for the 2020 election, I think. As far as the southern states, North Carolina, yeah, it's a swing state, but it's close. It's probably leaning more red. Georgia, I think, is a state that Hillary Clinton did try to campaign in. She thought she could flip that one. I think that was just a bad idea. Arizona's probably the most likely to flip, and Florida's, you know, a big swing state, so there's a good chance there. But Pennsylvania, Biden's home state, from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Michigan, leaning blue from the beginning. Wisconsin, Trump has some people in Wisconsin that aren't really. A lot of people in Wisconsin that don't really like Trump. I don't think he won the primary there in 2016. So these are the three easiest states, I think, for the Democrats to flip from the previous election. And they're probably, you know, three swing states, close swing states, leaning bluish, I think. Ohio kind of leans red, even though Ohio is the ultimate swing state. Because they've voted for the president in like the past 20 elections or something like that. Alright, so too much talking for me right now. Let's see. We already built headquarters here. I don't want to go anywhere, and Sleepy Joe Biden has no energy, so we're just going to rest here. Take a breather, Biden, and he's already gone for Michigan, North Carolina, and Georgia, all swing states right there, or all possible swing states. And he's got Texas, so he's been spreading his headquarters around. We have a second level headquarters here. 25,000. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this headquarters as well. Where's headquarters right there? And yeah, so that's going to be 25,000. That's 50,000. All right, should I go for this thing here? Or should I swing into one of these? Let's swing into here, see what it is. Yes, and this is where you get the ideological points. And I'm going to go ahead and get some ideological points. Cash, so the options are some messages from Johnny Starr, aka Campaign Cowboy. Howdy Joe, you're doing a good job defining your platform, but with old Johnny's help, your ideology can take over the map. So what can you do? How can I make the Biden campaign? How can I help the Biden campaign? I reckon some ideological points will be nice. Let's go ahead and get 8 ideological points. That is huge. Huge. All right. Now we can go into ideology and try to craft our message. And I think I'm going to go with the social justice message. And get an endorsement here. Black Lives Matter, route. And we've got more points here. So that gave us some issue stance and voter enthusiasm. Again, I'm not familiar with these terms as much as I was in the previous games. Let's see what other options we have here. More money for education. That's not bad. There's a Republican importance and Democratic importance there. Abortion rights doesn't seem to have as much effect. And then this one has a lot of effect. Liberal Supreme Court nomination. Ooh! There you go. I'm gonna go with this one because it was 2 days ago, I think, that Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. We've lost a member of the Supreme Court here, so that is a big factor. What does this mean? Warning: endorsing this issue will give your opponent national enthusiasm. Ooh, okay, so this is a very left-wing issue that will give some impact to the other side as well. Not as much impact here with education, and no impact here with abortion rights. Education does take us down another route, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one, actually. And that allows us to grab video games to teach children how to kill. What? What is that? Let's go with this one. No impact for Trump. Abortion rights, nice and safe. We'll take that. Alright, so we just crafted out a little bit of ideology there, and I probably should have waited for later, but that did have a big impact there, just sweeping through the nation. I think I might have played it a little too much too soon. Let's move into Michigan, because they have a campaign headquarters here. We have 47% to 42%. Let's go ahead and make sure we maintain this lead. Get our headquarters. We'll hold up here. And very good. Alright, there's something going on over there. It's a town hall. And looks like Trump got some sort of town hall. We're going to go ahead and upgrade this headquarters again. This is going to turn out a good amount of revenue for our campaigns with all these headquarters. I should boost one or two up a little bit higher. He's spreading his around a little bit more. I don't know, it's risky. I'm not going to go back to Delaware at all. Pennsylvania, we are at 49%, which is great. 47% in Michigan. I could boost Michigan all the way. This is the 500,000. And that gives us, I believe, a political operative, which I'm going to go ahead and move into Ohio. And Ohio, we are at 45 to 44. Let's take our last point and go to the town hall meeting in Idaho, which I believe gave us another ideological point. We have 1, we need 6 for the next endorsement. I think I played too much too early. I think I should have, paced it out a little bit. Okay. So we're now in week 4. Let's move into California. I'm going to go ahead and build an operative center here. We're going to build our awareness. Even though we're doing great in California, we need more enthusiasm, though. I think double click for more stative. Environment's a big issue here. We can give a speech on environment. We don't really need to give speeches here. The big thing here is the moolah, the cash. We need fundraiser 397. Okay. So we're 46% up here, 12% undecided, 42. That's all national. That's not electoral. Wisconsin is a factor. Let's go to Wisconsin, and again, these 3 swing states are the ones we need to flip. I can just stay here for 1 turn. Sleepy Joe needs a little rest. And let's go ahead and get a headquarters here, build awareness, enthusiasm, and we're golden. Ohio. Let's move into Ohio. I'm giving up on Florida, looks like. I usually do that when I play this game, focusing more on the Midwest here. I think Ohio is more important. Let's go ahead and build a headquarters there, and let's just drop off into which state? Let's see. Virginia's close. That's one we need to retain, because the Democrats did win Virginia, but we need to make sure we hold on to it too. I don't see what Trump said about Trump. Oh, we got a town hall up in Alaska. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and build the headquarters here. Good. Make sure we retain Virginia. North Carolina, we could, well, no. Florida. Let's swing into Florida. We can't concede Florida just yet. There is a lot of Florida to go. And being that we're in Florida, let's go ahead and just drop some advertisements here. Enough for anything. Right here, advertisements. I support Social Security. That's a big Florida issue. Let's place an ad there. That'll help. And let's swing into Minnesota. Looks great. Iowa, which is a battleground state, but not typical battleground state. Texas is supposedly a battleground state in 2020, but it doesn't look like it's going to be in this campaign. Missouri has in the past been a battleground state, even though 2020 is not really qualifying anymore. I'm going to drop off in Missouri here. Not bad. Alright, what do we have here? We're now at 46. Just a nice visit to Missouri. Just as 5 points. Up. Trump is going all around. We're looking here. We're looking fantastic in Pennsylvania, but I do want to up. I want another consultant. I want another operative. So I'm going to upgrade this. Good revenue, huge revenue, huge. Gotta get into New York. Trump might steal New York. He's got a base here. I'll build a base here there as well. That'll just ensure that we don't lose New York. New York is another good state for fundraising too. There's lots of money in New York. There's money in Illinois too. He's got something here. We got newspaper coverage, opposing abortion. Well, that's gonna help him too much there. Did I forget to go to Alaska? I did. Damn it. Talking too much. Alright, we are in week 7. Let's see if there's anything else we can look at here. Polls. Alright, stopping the coronavirus. Oh, that's a big issue. We're 50-50 on that one. More money for education. That's us. We did an ideological movement. And with abortion rights, seems like we're winning abortion. But not winning money for education. Interesting. Universal health care, the environment could be a big issue. Which is that's a good Biden issue. So is reducing the wealth gap. These are the things we have to campaign on. And good jobs. Alright, so I'm not ready just yet. I think I'm still building up my infrastructure here. Campaign infrastructure. Missouri's at 6. Used to be a way to see where you were in the count. Enthusiasm. Right now it's 29-29. Oh no, that's just the strategy. There used to be a way you could... Oh, there it is. Yes, electoral votes. Right now we have 346 electoral votes. If the election was today. So we're looking pretty good. So Ohio looking like 45-45 in Ohio. Interesting. We'll keep the consultant there, right? Where do I want to... What state do I want to go after? Arizona would be a nice one to snag to ensure that we don't have the stamina. Too sleepy. Back up to 1 million. Let's get that consultant out to Arizona. We're gonna have to swing into Arizona. Oh, there's a little bonus thing in Ohio. Be a good place to end up. We can invest more, so I'm gonna do something here. I'm thinking a speech. Stop the coronavirus. Booyah! What do we get? How many points? 46. We're at 46 to 42. We have a consultant there. Newspaper coverage. Oh, that wasn't a speech. That was a. I thought I was giving a speech. That was newspaper coverage. Where do I get speeches? Got 3 points. Let's swing through a couple states here. Let's stop by Colorado. Just visiting sometimes gives you a nice boost. And I'm gonna swing into good in Minnesota. Washington looks good. Oregon looks good. Nevada looks good. Kansas. Indiana. Doubt we can take Indiana. Tennessee. Swing it in. It didn't change anything. Alright, Ohio it is. That's where we end up. I want more ideological points. 6 points ideologically. Booyah! We're just gonna do one move now. One move ideologically. We have to wait. No. 7. I want to grab the environmentalist one, I think. Get that endorsement. Yep. Cha-ching! That opened up Kentucky. Get down there. 47% to 40. And the polls, we were at 393. Week 9. There's our town hall. Don't forget the town hall. That gives us more. 5 ideological points. Oh yeah, we're winning with the ideologies. Kentucky, America First ideological purchase. That's weighed him back up to 42. Us at 46. So we're gonna go ahead and get some environment. Nope, I want that too much enthusiasm for Trump. Oh crap. 5, these are 8 pointers. We don't even have enough. We can do one of these. We can do this one. Video games teach children how to kill. What is that? Why do I want that? I am not gonna do that. We'll wait till we get some more ideological points. Look at Florida. Oh my god, that went completely red. 50%. We are abandoning Florida. But Michigan looks like it's golden. We don't need Florida. We need Michigan, we need Pennsylvania, and we need Wisconsin, and then we need status quo. Virginia would be important for status quo. Even Arizona would be beyond status quo. So let's go into Ohio. Am I abandoning Ohio? Let me go into Virginia. I'll make sure I secure Virginia. Oh, I can't do anything. That's the ad. Stop the coronavirus. Now it's time to go back to California. Stop over in Ohio. Yeah. Oh man, we're battling for this one. This is a battleground. I'll drop another advertisement here. What's the speech? Stop. Nope, nope, nope. Let's do blue collar jobs. That is a Ohio issue. An Ohio issue. Very close. That's a tough state. Out to California. Let's get some cash. Let's get some cash. We are running out of money. There we go, 600. I could end up in Wisconsin and upgrade this 500. Give us another consulting operative, which I could drop in Indiana, swing my way. Pence's state. Yeah, I want to do that. Take Pence's home state. Okay. Oh, time for picking the running mate. All right, who do I want? Elizabeth Warren would probably lock up the, what do you call it, the Northeast, which I haven't campaigned there at all, but does that matter? Kamala Harris, should I go with whatever the campaign is? Do you guys want me to do that? I don't know. Establishment Democrat. Is she establishment, really? My best choice, I thought, would have been Amy Klobuchar, actually. She would have locked up that Midwest. But Harris would not lock up the African-American vote. I don't know if that plays a role in this game. That's definitely why Biden chose her. Home state's California. I'm going to go with Amy Klobuchar and just lock up that Midwest, which is really my strategy. Here's the other thing. You don't control. You don't control the... oh, I should have made someone charismatic. That's what I should have done. Worried about states, but I just leave her in that state. Should have got someone more charismatic, because in this 2020, is that George Washington? He has George Washington as his running mate. That's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, going against GW. Okay, so now it's a little crazy. I don't know how good of a campaigner he is. So the point that I was trying to make before I cut myself off a couple times is that you don't control the vice presidents in this game, so they're all off on their own. So really, a charismatic one or someone who has more money would probably be a better choice. I forgot about that. I was doing regional alliances or regional tactics. Go ahead and upgrade this sucker. We're not there yet. Wisconsin looks good. Minnesota looks good. I don't want to lose Washington. I'm worried about Washington. Let's do a environment speech out here. Oh no, you lose a little bit. Climate change? Coronavirus. Do that speech. Oh, that was too much stamina. I lost this. Damn it. Oh no. I didn't want to do an interview. I don't have any of my consultants yet. Crap. Democrats accuse Russian interference. Democrats only accuse of Russian interference in the elections. They lose. Ah, that doesn't make sense. Whoa. Pro-abortion advocates refer to unborn children as a cluster of cells, not being life. But we found the same cluster of cells on another planet. It would be held as life found on another planet. What's your position on that? Sheesh. Abortion is murder. Support women's right to choose. That's my position. Yes. Okay. Argument for abortions of slavery is nonsense. It's been many generations since American was a slave. Any American was a slave. What's your position on that? For it. Slavery is abolished. Reparations are not the right path. That's right in the middle. Ben Sharp, the Ben Sharp Show. How do we do? Give me a newspaper ad. Yes. Biden rallies base. 3 points ideologically. Nice. That worked out well. That interview worked out very well. 8 points now. We can open up another. We've got options. We could open up another route here. This is really good. Giving this in Washington. No enthusiasm for the opponent. Lots on issues and voter enthusiasm. I'm going with the second. Yes. Return to civility in politics. I like that. Alright. We've got some dark blue states now. Our 3 blue swings, the 3 states we need to swing, are now blue. Dark blue. Wisconsin, 56. Michigan, 56. Pennsylvania, 60. Game over, Trump. And it's week 12. Okay, more points ideologically. We have 4 now. Getting very close. I'm not playing these video games. That's crazy talk. I want to do this one, actually. This is the big one. This looks like this is the best route for the Democrats. It's not a lot, but there's no impact on the other side. So 3 more ideological points and we'll have it. Now, let's see, should I swing into some states? Ohio, we were up by 2 points. Florida, we're down by 4. I gotta get something down in Florida. Should do a fundraiser, but I don't think I have the stamina to do all that. Missouri looks good. Iowa looks great. Minnesota looks great. Illinois looks great. Indiana, we are winning. I'm gonna swing into Kentucky. And let's stop in North Carolina. That turned to blue. We're at 47 now. Alright, let's see what they got. Ideological points. Booyah! Alright, we'll hold and we'll wait for Trump to make his next ideological move. And then we'll go for the returning civility in politics in Washington. And next turn is going to be fundraising. Big time fundraising in California. And then we gotta start getting some operatives, I think. Should be time. We should have enough cash for operatives. There's the town hall in Minnesota. Don't forget the town hall. Get some more ideological points. We are at 13 ideological points. Wow, I never had this many. Doing really well with that, I think. Okay. Smear agent. Let's smear them down in Florida. That's where we need to start concentrating our effort here. 50% in Florida. Oh, Florida has swung blue. Golden. We're golden. What about Kentucky? I like Kentucky. Hang on that here. Not much. Probably do some hurricane talk down here, maybe in Louisiana, I think. Protecting borders allowed to purchase. Okay, Florida is still in our favor. Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. That's the magic trio there. That's the trifecta. That's all we need to worry about. What's going on in Ohio? We are tied in Ohio. Let's do something here. If we build a headquarters, that should give us more options. Immigration reform. I thought there'd be like a hurricane relief issue. What I was hoping for. Or we can just say good job. It's always a good issue. We're gonna give you good jobs. Alright, we have no money. We gotta go to California. Stay here. What happened? There's Arizona's solid blue now. So is Florida. Smear agent is having a big effect. Washington has taken Missouri. Ah! What happened here? Something big happened there. We're slightly winning in Ohio. It's fundraising time. Ching. Let's see if I can get some fundraising in New York. Freaking Washington. What is this guy have Washington? So, that being said, what other candidates would you guys want me to play as? I'm definitely going to do a Biden, or a Trump Biden. I'll play as Trump. And I'll give a speech here on stopping the coronavirus. Probably do a Pence-Harris campaign, because they're coming up. There's going to be a VP debate coming up with them in early October. We got 3 Biden-Trump debates. Those are going to be hilarious, probably. Can't wait for the Saturday Night Live episode, the skits following those debates. They are going to be hilarious. Who should play Joe Biden? That's the question. A lot of actors have played Joe Biden in the past. I think Woody Harrelson played him during the primaries. Oh no, I didn't want to. Nancy Pelosi wouldn't return their calls. Okay, let's see. Question. Members of the media, such as myself, are contemptible jackals. Just awful, but we are contemptible jackals that society needs. How would the administration treat the press? Media run the show. It's only an issue. Some media. I would do better than the current administration. 100%. Part of my ideology. That's nice of you to say. I don't know if I'd return the favor. I'll say we need the media. I think I do media support. I'll keep it. Alright, how important is the president to be a role model? This is all aligning with my ideology. I do what's right for the country. Americans want a strong leader. Don't trust me with pie. I do what's right for the country. And do what's best for yourself. What? Put the country first. These are like softballs. Those are easy questions. The Late Late Show. This should help us. Warren's independence, 4 ideological points. Arizona, he's trying to get Arizona. Oh man, he took Ohio. Ohio is red. Yeah, we are at 50%, 49%. Republican, 392. The Electoral College. A lot of stuff going on here. And here. Let's go ahead and get an ideology. Let's get this one. This is a nice, easy one to grab. Endorse. Return to civility. I get it. I did. And that swung Arizona back our way. Let's lock up Arizona. Another trip here. 8% undecided. I think I need to build a consulting factory so I can get command of more issues. Now I give speech. Okay. %. Gain 1 point. Another town hall. Let's see. Oh, right here in Rhode Island. Do it. Get there. Week 17. More points. What's this? Reducing the wealth gap? It's a good one. No Trump crossover there. Booyah! Louisiana came around. Swing into New York, and let's do some fundraising here. Cash. And let's try to retain. What's going on in Ohio? 50 Democrats. 50 for the Republicans. So, oh, we got something down in. Nice. More cash the better. Some intimidators, or some ideological points. I think I'm winning so much with these ideological points. We're going ideology all the way. I'm gonna get another one. Another big breaking news: foreign interference. Fundraising down. Increasing points of nationalism and integrity for the election. 52% still. 437. All right. Let's hire an operative. Let's go to Missouri. And let's hire an operative here. Spin doctor. That'll lock in Missouri. Let's see what's going on here. Take some more ideological points. Let's get an ideology. We don't want that one. Too much enthusiasm on the other side. Way too much enthusiasm there. What is that? No. A lot of these have too much enthusiasm on the other side. I don't want any more ideological points. I'm not going to do it. Bail on that one. Let's go into a state. South Carolina looks close. Let's get a speech here. Stop the coronavirus. Alright, we are taking South Carolina now. Unbelievable. We're winning Florida. We'll lose Oregon. No, we're not losing that. Alright, let's do advertisement. You know what? Let's build a editors here. Whoa! They both came to South Carolina. Look at that. We drew them both. Washington and... Oh my god! He went after California? That's still not enough. I can't believe he went after California like that. Unbelievable. You gotta take this one back. Can't lose California. Alright, Intimidator. Hire. Unbelievable. Environment. Speech. I can't believe he went after California like that. What a sneaky son of a gun. Alright, 57. Off. Raise funds. Run out of money. Give a speech. Returning to civility. 61. Was I reading that right? That was crazy. Small donations are really what I need. 200K. Good for now. End up in a state. Close. Iowa. Okay, wow, that got me a little nervous when we went out to California. That was the only time I was nervous. It is election night, and there's no way we're losing. 404. I thought it'd be a bigger landslide. We got California locked up. They went hard in South Carolina after I showed up there. Florida looks like it could be ours. We've got North Carolina and Virginia. We've got our big three: Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. That was the goal. That's what we got. We might even have Indiana. I want to end up in Ohio, I think. And we got Louisiana and Arizona. This is crazy. Let's see if I can't lock in Ohio. Speech. Been doing that one. Good jobs. No. We'll get an operative, get a cheerleader. Upgrade the height matters. Spending money. 52% in favor. This should be a lock. Alright, it's election night. Let's do the rundown here. We got the Northeast locked up pretty easily, I think. There we go. New Jersey, Delaware. We got New York. We got Maryland. We got our first Pennsylvania swing state. And we got Virginia and North Carolina. Oh, South Carolina is the first state to go to Trump. We got Florida. Oh man, that's huge. Ohio. Trump got Ohio. We got Tennessee. How did we pull that one off? Alright, a little bit of southern strategy. Indiana and Michigan. There's the other swing state. Key swing state. And we've locked this up. This looks like it's over. Louisiana. Arkansas. How did we get Arkansas? I didn't even campaign in Arkansas. Snuck Missouri out there. That was a big one. Those advertisements must be either speeches that not Pelosi, Klobuchar was giving, or I don't know what's going on with that. They do really. The vice presidents really act independently. We got Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico. Got the little southwest corridor there, and looks like the West Coast is ours, which locks us in for. Oh, I wanted to get 400. Damn. Biden won the day and the presidency with his strong showing in both popular vote and the Electoral College. One of the deciding factors of Biden's victory was his use of ideological points, which he used more extensively than Trump. Biden spent less money than Trump, which goes to show you that campaigns that you don't have to buy your victory. All right, popular votes 81 million. Good score. Let's view the map. All right, so our strategy definitely worked, and then some. I could probably do a more difficult level. We got our 3. Those are the 3 I needed to swing, but I also swung North Carolina and Florida and Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, and Indiana. That was huge. I also got Nevada and Arizona were swings, and then Trump didn't swing anything. Retained Ohio, a big swing state, but this was a landslide. I think not as much of a landslide as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to get 400. So we got a little trophy here. We got some score. Stopping the coronavirus is the biggest issue. 4.9% of voters. And we won that issue. We did not win the border protection, which was second, but climate change we won. Overwhelmingly won return to civility, 100%. Look at that. Reducing income we won at 64%. America First we won. I guess because of that interview maybe. More money for education. Trump won that issue. Abortion rights we won. Healthcare we won. Didn't really campaign. Environment we campaigned 71%. So that's that. So yeah, post down below what other electoral matchups you guys want to see. I'm definitely going to do... I might put a poll. Maybe I'll put a poll if I have time. I don't know if I have time for that. I'll definitely do Trump-Biden next. So I'll play the Republican side. Definitely going to do a Harris-Pence series. Maybe I'll do... I want to do Bernie. I could try Romney on the other side. I don't know if Kasich's in this. The Ohio governor. I could do McConnell versus Pelosi. That would be fun. Or Trump versus Pelosi. I'm sure you guys, people will like that one. Who else? AOC. AOC versus Trump. That could be another one. So let me know what you guys think. I'll go to the main menu real quick and just go over some. On the Democratic side, I could pick Al Gore. He's kind of done. Alexander Ocasio-Cortez, I think that'll be popular. Andrew Yang, get a little universal basic income going on there. Obama, we've done Obama before. Bernie, I don't know if I want to go back to Bill Clinton. Elizabeth Warren, maybe. I don't think I want to go back to Hillary. I'll do Harris versus Pence, or Pence versus Harris. Bloomberg, he's done. Buttigieg, I think, has potential in the future. Those are all options for the Democrats. On the Republican side, I am definitely going to do Trump. I'm going to do a couple Trumps. Barry Goldwater is way from the past. I don't know. McCain? I could do McCain. McCain versus somebody. Let me know what you guys think. I could do Pence, the VP campaign. McConnell, Mitt Romney. We got Ronald Reagan. I don't know where George Washington came from. I think I need a DLC for that. Alright, so those are all options. Let me know what you guys think. Post in the comments down below. I might put a poll there for some specific ones that I like. I'll be doing definitely a few more in the future. Try to get one out a week if I can until the election. Maybe every other week. We'll see. But thank you for watching. There's the Founding Fathers DLC right there. Interesting. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And feel free to comment down below. Or support me on Patreon in the link in the description. Great day. Stay healthy and